answer. Number 1, the parallelogram whose two diagonals are equal lengths and perpendicular, we call it square. Square, we have a square, two diagonals are perpendicular and equal lengths. But in rhombus, two diagonals are perpendicular only and bisect each other, not equal lengths. In rectangle, two diagonals are equal lengths. In rectangle, two diagonals are equal lengths, but not perpendicular. So we must choose letter C. Super, but it's about square. In square, two diagonals are equal in length and perpendicular. Choose letter C. Okay, next example. Question number 2. If C is the midpoint of AB, D is the midpoint, and they give us A and B, we can find C equals 0 and 0. Because A was -3 and 6, and B equal 3 and -6. D equal 3 plus -3 divided by 2, it will be 0. And 6 plus -6, 0 divided by 2 equals 0. Question number 3. The number of diagonals of the triangle equal space. We haven't any diagonal in any triangle, 0. We know the diagonal, it's meaning line segment joined between two opposite angles, but we haven't here opposite angles, we have adjacent angles. Then the result will be 0. Question number 4. ABCD, ABC is triangle. Question number 4. We have triangle ABC. Measure of angle A 75. This angle 75 degree, and sine B equal cosine B. It's meaning P plus P here plus P equal 90. It's meaning measure of angle B equal 45 degree, because sine A, this angle sine B equal cosine B, it's meaning the sum of two angles here equal 90, or two angles are equal in the measure, each of them equal 45, because P here and itself about sine and cosine, two angles here must be complementary them. Then the sum of them equal 90. 90 divided by 2 equal 45. Then the measure of angle B will be 45 degree. Then you can find the angle of C by 8, 75 and 45, and the result subtract by 180. 5 plus 5 equal 10, 0 and carry up 1. 5 plus 7 equal 12. The difference between them equals 60 degree. Okay, measure of angle C equals 60. Choose letter B. Next example, number 5. If the ratio between the measure of two adjacent supplementary angle 1 and 2, supplementary, it's meaning sum of them equal 180 supplementary angles. Then the first angle will be 60 and twice it will be 120. Then the greater angle here 120 degree. The result 120. Next example, number 6. The equation of set line which passes through the original point and the slope 3, y equal mx plus constant. Constant will be equal 0. Then the y equal the slope here with 3. Then y equal 3x. Okay, next example. We have here right angle triangle. ABC right angle triangle at B. Okay, ABC right angle triangle at the point P. He want to prove that sine A power 2 plus sine C power 2 equal 1. Okay, we can solve this example. Sine A, it will be opposite CB over hypotenuse AC over power 2 plus sine C here, it will be opposite AB over hypotenuse EC all power 2. Then we can add them write EC power 2 here, distributive the power to numerator and denominator, and then you can write EC in denominator here and EB power 2 plus EB power 2, sorry, it was CB power 2 plus EB power 2. From Pythagoras we can write CB power 2 plus EB power 2. From Pythagoras it will be EC power 2. Okay, we know EC power 2 equal EB power 2 plus CB power 2. Then we can cancel this relation, this expression, write what? EC power 2 over EC or power 2. The result of them, divide of them, it will be what? 1. Okay. Next example, prove that straight line which passing through 2 points -1 and 3 and 2 and 4 parallel to straight line 3y minus x minus 1 equals 0. We can find the slope here. I will here L1, such that 3y minus x minus 1 equals 0. Then we m here negative coefficient of x over coefficient of y. And we can find slope 2 about this straight line passing through 2 points here. I will write L2 here. y2 minus y1, 4 minus 3 over x2 minus x1, 2 plus 1. The result will be 1 over 3. Then m1 equal m2. Then L1 will be parallel to L2. It's very easy for you to prove that. Okay, slope here, negative coefficient of x over coefficient of y. Next example, we have rectangle here. We want to find the area of rectangle. We know each adjacent side are perpendicular. We have here AP, C, and D. It give us slide length 15, EB 15 centimeter, and here 25 centimeter. We can find CB power 2 equal 25 power 2, hypotenuse here. From this triangle, we call this hypotenuse. 25 power 2 subtract y, 15 power 2. 25 power 2, it will be 625, subtract by 225, be 400. Then CB equals square root of 400 will be 20 centimeters. Then CB here equal 20 centimeter. Okay, we can find the area of rectangle. Length times width 15, product by 20, right? 0 and 2 times 15 equals 30. Then the result will be 300 square centimeter. Okay, next question, letter B. We have the opposite table shows the linear relation between x and y. You want to find the equation of the straight line passing through 1 and 1, and we have another point 2 and 3, and we have another point 3 and 5. We want to find the equation of straight line which passing through all the points here. We will put L equal y equal L such that y equal mx plus constant. He passing through 3 points, then we can find the slope by straight line such that 1 and 1 and 2 and 3. y2 minus y1, 3 minus 1 over x2 minus x1, 3 minus 1 equal 2, 2 minus 1 equal 1, the result will be 2. Then the equation y equal 2x plus constant is the equation of straight line. And then we can put any points such as 3 and 5 pointing to straight line L. Then this point will be satisfied this equation. Put y equal 5 and x equal 2, 2 times 3 equals 6, plus 6, plus constant. Then the constant will be negative 1. Then the equation equal y equal 2x minus 1. It's the equation of straight line. Next example, question number 4, letter A, proves that the quadral ABC, which vertical ABCD, we called it a parallelogram. Okay. to prove that this quadriparallelogram, you must prove any properties about parallelogram such that each opposite sides are equal in length and parallel. We can write here A, B, C, and D. He gave us the point A was -1 and 3, point B 5 and 1, point C 7 and 4, and point D 1 and 6. We can find slope of AB 1 minus 3 over 5 minus 1, it will be 5 plus 1, it will be 1 minus 3, it will be -2, 5 plus 1 equals 6, the result will be negative third. And slope of CD, we have 1 and 6 here, okay, 4 minus 6 over, it was 7 minus 1, 4 minus 6 -2, 7 minus 1 6, the result will be negative third. Then such that slope AB equals slope CD, then AB will be parallel to CD, and then you can find the length of AB equals square root of x2 minus x1, 5 minus 1 minus 1, it will be 6, 6 power 2 36, and 1 minus 3 -2 power 2 will be 4, the result will be root 40, it will be 2 root 10. And we can find the length of CD, it will be 7 minus 1 6, 6 power 2 36, and 4 minus 6 -2 power 2 will be 4, the result will be root 40, it will be 2 root 10 length unit. Okay, then this figure ABCD is parallelogram. Question letter B, find the slope of straight line which intersect from the positive part of two coordinate x and y to parts 3 and 4 respectively. Then you find the equation, the straight line. Okay, we can write the equation of straight line, x over part of x here 3 and y over part of y was 4 equal 1. It's the equation. Okay, he cut from x-axis 3 parts, the result will be 3 and 0. It's a point such that straight line cut off x-axis, and 4 and 0 or 0 and 4, it's point of straight line cut from y-axis 4 parts. This is the result with here 0 and 4, at this point will be 3 and 0. Then we can find the slope here, y2 minus y1, 4 minus 0 over x2 minus x1, 0 minus 3, then the result will be 4 over -3, then the slope equal -4 over 3. The slope here, it will be -4 over 3. Okay, it's the slope. And you find the equation, you can write the equation, y equal mx plus constant, m here will be -4 over 3x plus constant, and then you can put the point 3 and 0 here, put x equals 3 and y equals 0, then, or you can put 0 and 4, okay, as you like. Then the constant here will be 4, then the equation will be -4 over 3x plus constant, or you can write this equation in one step. Question letter E, without using calculator, find the value of sine 45 cosine 45 plus sine 30 cosine 60 subtract by cosine power 230. We can draw right angle triangle here, isosceles. 45 equal 45, 1 and 1. Due to sine 45 here, 1 over root 2, and cosine 45 adjacent over hypotenuse, 1 over root 2. Sine 30 about another triangle, 30 and 60, 1 and 2 and root 3. Sine 30, 1 over 2. Cosine 60, 1 over 2. Cosine 30 here, cosine adjacent over hypotenuse, root 3 over 2 all power 2. Then the multiplication here 2 1 times 1 equal 1, root 2 times root 2 equal 2, and here force subtract by 3 over 4. The result will be 0 because half plus force 3 over 4, subtract itself, it will be 0. Next example. Letter B in the opposite figure represents the location Ahmed's house, and B represents the location of Said's house, and C represents the location of schoolhouse. Which is the nearer or closer to the school, Ahmed's house or Said's house? We can find the distance between any point and what nearest to the school. Okay, the house about A and C. We can find the length of A and C. Ahmed house to school, and find the length of CB here from point B to C. The lines BC refers to the distance between Said house to the school. Okay, you can find the two lenses and find the relation between them. We have the point A. We can write point A from this triangle in this graphical. Point A, the order of A was 2 and 3, and the point B was 6 and 0, and C equal 12 and 8. We can compare between AB and AC and BC. Then Said house is the nearest to school. And the next question, we have AB and BC. The slope about AB and BC product between them equal -1, then they are perpendicular. Okay,